Welcome back to Hannity. So while we were down in Texas interviewing President George W. Bush for his brand new book, Portraits of Courage, a Commander-in-Chief's tribute to America's warriors, we had the chance to sit down and interview some of the brave American heroes that were featured in the book, including Purple Heart recipient, retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Spencer Milo. Take a look at this. He calls you Milo?
He can call me whatever he wants.
He can call you whatever he wants. You had a pretty severe brain trauma. Tell us what happened.
Well, I had two separate traumatic brain injuries. My first in Iraq, and then my second, which is probably more prevalent, moving forward in Afghanistan. There was a young teenage boy right on the Afghanistan-Pakistan border in Spin Boldak that about 10 feet from me detonated himself and gave my entire platoon quite a memory.
How far away? 8 feet?
About 8 to 10 feet, probably, yeah.
Wow. How are you doing now?
I'm doing a lot better, to be honest with you. Long road, a lot of hard work, but I would say that I am definitely on the right path, and I'm grateful for it.
Okay. You see the President of the United States, he draws a portrait of you. What was that like?
Well, you made me look much better, and I appreciate that, sir.
I thought you said I took some liberties with you.
Well, yeah, I like it. I appreciated them. It's incredibly humbling to think that someone that I chose to follow and have the utmost respect and would continue to follow anywhere would take the time out of his life to do something like that for me. I mean, it's humbling, it's surreal, and it's a true honor.
How long did it take for you to get to the point where you are now helping a lot of other vets? How long was that process of healing?
Well, I really feel like it started, probably back in 2009 after Iraq, and it's been an ongoing adventure ever since, and it's going to continue for the rest of my life.
And one way to look at it, sorry to butt in, but one way to look at it is by helping other vets, he's still healing. There was a healing process oftentimes, and this is what you'll find in this book. Mm-hmm. The healing process is accelerated when somebody helps somebody else. And that's what Spencer's doing, help people find work.
You're helping vets find work.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing at the Bush Center as well.
Right.
You can get on bush.org, bushcenter.org, and we've got a roadmap, a veterans employment roadmap.
You said to me that there's a divide with the public sector, and maybe you actually said, well, maybe sniper on your resume, a company's not looking for a sniper,
yeah.
But aren't you looking for people that are disciplined, hardworking, willing to serve, go above and beyond?
We ought to ask Milo. He's the one helping people find work. But
yeah.
There's a language differential, and we're trying to bridge that gap so the employer understands the vet and the vet understands the employer, and that's what you're doing.
Explain how that's working out.
So I work for Hire Heroes USA, and what we focus on is transforming military service into civilian success. And a term that we kind of toss around, I guess, in the industry is civilianizing that lingo, that jargon. And like the President said, if you want to go work and you want to be a general manager at, let's just say, an auto sales place, you're not going to go in and say, well, I was a sniper. And they're going to say, well, that's great. How are you going to sell cars? Yeah. Well, snipers, some of the skills they have, the operational planning, they're so meticulous with what they do. And you talk to any sniper in the world, and they're going to tell you, we're going to be better at math than half the people I know, and probably more so. And so we really focus on highlighting the skills that they may not realize they have or just don't think about on that everyday basis, but really they're going to be some of the, they are the future leaders.
So basically you're translating military skills into everyday skills, but they also have that added discipline, dedication.
Correct. Yeah.
Teamwork,
all that.
Personal responsibility.
Sure.
Loyal, hardworking. They're the most selfless people you're ever going to meet. And if we may not know how to do something right now, if you put the task in front of us, I promise you we're going to get it done.
How has that project worked out? How well are you doing?
We're doing really well. Last year we placed over 6,000 veterans in new careers, and I mean careers, not just jobs. And we're going to continue to do so. I think we're going to continue to knock it out of the park, and we're going to continue to educate all the employers as to what they're going to get when they hire these men and women. And we are a group of men and women that are not willing to quit, and we're never going to quit when it comes to this.
And this is now your life's vocation, your passion. This is what you love.
I will spend the rest of my life doing everything I can to help my brothers and sisters in any way.
And this is your life passion now. I know you spend a lot of time painting, but you also have golf tournaments you do. You have the
mountain bike ride.
Mountain bike ride.
That's where I met Milo. These are good athletes, and I love it. I love riding bikes with them.
Yeah. And how many miles do you do on that trip?
We do what's called a W100, so we do 100K, 62 miles.
Right.
But over 3 days.
It's awesome.
And it's fun.
Milo, I don't know if I can call you Milo.
You can call me whatever you want to.
Sir, very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you.
us. Appreciate it.